So everybody wants to sell multi-million-dollar homes. And I want to ask you specifically a question. Do you have what it takes to succeed in the luxury business? You know, we all see these TV commercials and these TV shows where the realtor sells 3 homes and they walk away with these huge commission checks, $125,000. And, you know, we sometimes get the idea that it's all champagne wishes and caviar dreams. But the reality is, behind the scenes of that, there's persistence. There's failing your way to success. There's a lot of perseverance and planning that goes into everything. So today what I want to do with you is I want you to ask yourself that question. And while you're ruminating on your answer, I want to show you behind the scenes what it really does take to sell these multi-million-dollar homes. So just stick around here for a few minutes. There's what you see on TV and these shows, which are like the mega open houses that are catered. You'll also see those big closing commission checks and the just sold gifts, a cornucopia, a fruit basket with champagne. You see all that, but that's just what you're seeing. That's not the reality. That's just the image that a lot of agents try to push forward. The reality that people don't see is the 6 months to years of marketing, meetings with your team, how to farm luxury areas, how to develop luxury clients, many of whom don't even live in your state. They don't see the heartbreak that happens when you're trying to close a $5 million deal and 3 weeks into the process, it falls apart because of a due diligence issue that you just can't bring the parties together on. So these are some of the things you don't see. What I want to talk to you today are about what your clients are looking for from you. Here's what your clients are expecting from you. This is the reality. First and foremost, they want professionalism. They want you to show up, be punctual, be discreet, be confidential, be professional. Treat this like a calling. They'll see that in you. And they'll run away if they see that you have commission breath. They want a professional. They don't want someone who's just trying to make a quick buck off of them. Number 2, you need to be the thumb, is what I call it. The thumb connects people together. You want an architect? Here are 4 architects. You want a builder? Here's the builder we developed an oceanfront home with. You want a great contractor to do your kitchen, a small project? Here's that. You want an interior designer? Here's that. You have to be the thumb that connects these people together. They're looking at you. A lot of these people might not even be in your market if they're buying a beach home. They're looking at you for you to already have these connections in place. Something else you need to develop if you're going to be doing luxury real estate is you need to develop your listening skills. And I'm not talking about just listening and trying to figure out a response to give to someone. I'm talking about listening intentionally without any thought of how you're going to respond. Rather, if someone brings up something about their family, dig into that. Get to know the why, and not just the logical why, but the emotional why. Everybody from $300,000, $400,000 home to the $20 million home, everybody buys emotionally. And this is something you have to understand. You need to get beyond logic and really get to the emotion. So learn how to develop your intentional listening skills to really dive deep and get to know your client well. And that leads me to something else. Have something that they need. What separates you from the 4,000 to 5,000 other agents in your market? What I'm saying is, why should they go to you? Have something they need. Do you have off-market properties? Do you have connections to do new construction? Can you put them in touch with architects? Can you help them find a beachfront home that's not on the market? Do you really have those resources, or are you with an organization that has that, where you can position yourself as like, you mentioned you were looking at buying a home here. That's a pretty exclusive neighborhood. What we've done for our clients in the past is we've helped them look off market into Carolina Park or into Isle of Palms or Old Mount Pleasant or whatever area, luxury area you're looking to develop. Have something that they need. And then let's talk about follow-up. You need to learn how to follow up without ever following up. What do I mean by that? Never be like this.
Hey, John, I'm just calling to follow up on our last conversation. Hey, John, just checking in with you.
Don't be that guy that reeks of desperation. Have something of value to talk to them about. John, you know what? I sent you a listing, and I know it's probably maybe just a little bit more than what you were looking to spend, but I just wanted to get your thoughts. What did you think about that dock? Is that something along the lines of what you're looking for? Again, you're giving them the option to say no to you, but you're coming to them with something of value rather than, hey, John, I'm just calling to follow up to see, where you are on that. People will run away. They'll view that as a commission-seeking activity. You're just in it to try to get the sale. Have something of value to bring to them, even if you have to go kind of and create it, but bring them something of value every time you want to re-engage with them. And then persistently do that until they're in that buying zone, that buying frame of mind. You'll develop a follow-up superpower. I call it following up without following up. So the last point I want to bring up to you is having a resilient mindset. And what I mean from that is that most of what you'll do in luxury real estate will not lead to a sale, at least not right away. There's a lot of failure, a lot of pushback agendas, like, I can't make it into town this week, but we'll be coming back into town in 5 months. There's a lot of that. And you need to shake that off and let that just fall off you like water off a duck's butt. You just need to not be affected by that, because the truth is, when your client sees that you need the money or you're doing this just to cash a check, they're going to run. That's going to repel people away from you. Clients need to see that you're successful in what you do. You're probably not their only client. Your time is valuable. Your time is scarce. And if you can develop that resilient mindset, it'll actually attract clients to you. You always want to be attracting, never repelling. So if you find these tips valuable, hit the like and subscribe, and you'll start seeing more of these. At the Power Shift, we not only sell luxury real estate, we develop luxury agents. So stick around for some more clips, and we'll see you soon.